Gwent. We are streaming live on Twitch. I'm also going to upload this VOD to YouTube, so it's probably going to be much longer than the normal half hour or so clips that we do. And it is time for the Mahakam Ale Festival. We got patch notes out. Things are lovely. NR has been nerfed in the armor department. Skellige got some love. Scoia'tael got some small changes. Nilfgaard got some love. Monsters got some changes. And Hailstorm got a little slap on the wrist. But that's not why we're here. We're here to see what's going on with the Ale Festival here. So, all have heard of Mahakam, yet few have seen the famed dwarven homeland and stronghold from within. Elder-in-Chief Bruverhoog is ever distrustful of travelers and opens the gates to them with the greatest reluctance. Unless, that is, they come to attend the great Mahakam Ale Tuckin'. That's the newest show on RuPaul's Drag Race, the Great Mahakam Ale Tuckin'. Anyway, trial of the glasses, 25 aura. I assume that's what we win, and it's not a cost of entry.
All have heard of Mahakam, yet few have seen the famed dwarven homeland and stronghold from within.
He's doing a great job narrating, but
is ever distrustful of travelers.
We'll let him talk. Take a sip of your coffee.
Them with the greatest reluctance, unless, that is, they come to attend the great Mahakam Ale Tucking. Each quarter century, Mahakam opens its doors to who wish to celebrate.
Sorry about that, just alt-tabbing for a second.
Drunkenness, really. Yet, while the libations are volatile and the hangovers brutal, the feast itself usually remains a peaceful affair. Except for once, when guests from Skellige boasted they could outdrink the dwarves by barrels. Naturally, Bruverhoog could not let the insult stand unchallenged.
Alright, so I guess we're going to be playing Skellige versus a Bruverhoog deck, which both have been crafted for us, it seems. New card? That's probably just for the event, eh? Alright, so we got Zoltan Shiby. We know what he does. Mahakam Ale. It's a golden spell. Alchemy card. Doomed at the start of each turn, strengthen adjacent units by 1. Oh, it's not a spell at all. It's a unit. I'm a ding-dong. Deploy, spawn a drunken dwarf on a random row. Alright, Mahakam Defender. Foul Ale. Transform your opponent's Mahakam Ale into Foul Ale. Alright, well, we'll keep this starting hand. I don't know what we'd be hoping for. Welcome to the Great Mahakam Ale Tuckin'. Cards you encounter in this mode might have different abilities than you're used to in multiplayer, so be sharp and most importantly have fun. Remember, you can skip dialogues by pressing space or clicking the window.
Break out the pretzels and mutton. Time to start the Great Ale Tuckin'. Let us feast so as to make the ancestors' halls shake.
Okay, so we're actually playing. We're Bruver here. We're not Skellige in this situation. So this is the drunken dwarf. After 3 turns, at the start of your turn, spawn a drunken dwarf. Ah, all right. Well, we wanna get as many of those boys out as possible, I'd imagine. Pardon me as I pull the OBS display ever so slightly over, so I can see chat as well.
Drink us.
All right. Can we taunt? That's the most important thing here. We cannot taunt. It's very disappointing, but that's okay. Well, I don't see why we would not get another one of these boys out. Probably should have put it to the right. I like how this is Dennis Cranmer, by the way. I think that's pretty funny. So we might as well go ahead and turn his ale into foul ale. At the end of each turn, damage adjacent units by 2. That's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. All right, let's check out our resilient boy here. Yeah, so that's a strength then. So that's good. We want that for sure.
Let the mead flow. Let it flow in buckets.
Ale of the Ancestors. Play this unit from your deck. Whoa. Whenever there are 6 or more drunken sailor allies. Apply Golden Froth on the same row as this unit. Golden Froth at the start of each turn, strengthen all units on that row by 1. Interesting. So in that case, we would like to pull that guy up here, but we can't do that because you can't do that. That's my bad. Small mistake. This guy strengthens instead of boosting. This guy strengthens. I see. I get the rub here. Alright, move a unit to the side if it's an ally. Alright. Immune. Cards, abilities do not affect or take account. Okay. So immune is a new tag, I guess? Although leaders are immune by default? I don't know. Some tag inconsistencies, but that's fine. We'll just strengthen up our resilient boy here, because why wouldn't we? I like that he's got drunken sailors, we got drunken dwarves. I think that's great. Are you immune? No, you're not immune. So why don't you come down here and oh no, we don't want to pull down. We'll just pull these guys as well. We basically just don't want that to hurt our Mahakam defender here. Alright, there we go. So he's fouled twice upon us. It is no good. That's fine though. Oh, Brewer's got a different deploy. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? This will win us the round. I imagine.
Watch you don't blow your little britches, wee one.
Alright, so we're going from 93 to 117. That's pretty good. King Bran is 36 strength. Excuse me. Strengthen self by 2 whenever a drunken sailor appears. Discard up to 3 cards from your deck. Okay. That's a strong boy right there. It's a strong boy. Alright, so we might as well pop him down there. Suppose I should have been playing more people on the Ale of the Ancestors row.
Today you drink with warriors.
An enemy drunken dwarf on random row. Strengthen fire. Alright, so this everything strengthens. I get you. Alright, so we might not win this round, but we will certainly win round 2. Yeah, he's got no carryover. We do have carryover. And we both used all of our cards. Man, oh man, what a hell of a deck that they are running. The cursor's different. It's a little arrow with an eyeball. Oh, he's got Morkvarg and Old Geared. Hot diggity damn. Alright, so let's get rid of the foul ale, actually. I don't think it'll be too helpful for us here.
Bow before modern Freya.
Figured he would just pass, but here we are.
No, if anyone's got any hooch left.
Here we are. We might lose this. Alright, so this will spawn another boy. So we gotta do this. Okay, so we're going into the 3rd round here. He's gonna have 2 3 strength units. We're gonna be boned. We're gonna have to try this one again. Interesting. A challenge that actually has some difficulty to it. That's cool. Not that the base game challenges were particularly easy. Spawn either Mahakam Ale or Foul Ale. Alright.
Come on! Not skipping around, are ye, eh? Never! Just went to fetch some potted heat. Homemade, too!
Alright, let's get that. So that's actually a pretty good tempo swing. He can probably beat it. He has indeed beaten it. That was a very close game. The computer kicked our butts though. We'll give her a go again.
Who's got the strongest head? Just a minute, I'll show you.
Cool. You lost the round. Alright, we can't GG King Bran. Brewer Hoog's got bad manners.
All have heard of Mahakam.
Yeah, we're not gonna listen to that again. Fear not. Not that it's bad, it's quite a good narrator actually. It'd be great if they got Dandelion to do it. But alas. Alright, so this is all good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with all of this. Absolutely fine. Yep.
Break out the pretzels and mutton. Time to start the great ale tucking. Let us feast.
Oh, I
so as to
should
make
have
the ancestors'
gotten rid
halls
of this,
shake.
but that's okay. That is okay. Let's play this guy.
Wanna whip 'em
Oh,
ass?
we should have played Yarpin here first. I don't know.
Poor
This is a weird order of
I'll show you
operations.
what a Skulliger's belly can stand. Ha ha! Look at him! Old fool reckons he can outdrink us.
Man, given King Brand's strength, do we just want to pass? And then win the next 2 rounds with our carryover? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? And we can get rid of this too, so it can come out of our deck for free next round.
Hide your stench.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
Alright. Let's chuck down Yarpin.
The legs from the bahookies.
We will chuck down a Mahakam Ale. And then we'll chuck down our other defender on the other side here. Yeah. That'll be good. So Yarpin and then the defender here. They're going to be our linchpins for sure. What are you doing here, my dude? They can't strengthen each other. Strange. Let's go ahead and chuck that there.
Right, see him burning me. Gee, huh?
Foul ale. Tisk tisk. Is there any way to get rid of foul ale? Not really, huh? It's just damage. Damage. So we'll chuck him here. Give him a buffer, basically.
Let the mead flow. Let it flow in buckets.
Okay. Oh. That's not very nice. He's getting some strategic foul ales on us here.
Billion barrels of burning pitch.
Suppose we can always move it out of there, but that might be unnecessary.
Not skipping around, are ye, eh?
Never! Just went to fetch some potted heat. Homemade, too!
I hope this guy becomes an actual card. I wonder if that's what's gonna happen here. Brewer who wanted to kick him out of Mahakam once for having a llama in his living room. It's a long story. That's pretty good. Alright, so
Should I pound it into a poker?
we are gonna move. Are we? No, he's gaining 2 each turn right now. I think that's fine and dandy. So we'll turn that into foul ale. And then soon enough, we'll
Hey,
move
big
the
lad.
defender over to
Today
here.
you drink with warriors. For Mahakam.
And just keep feeding him strength, basically. We're gonna bring him down next turn. And King Brand is still just kind of proliferating here. It's a lot of damage.
Now we must stick together.
But if they just end up doing nothing else up here, that's mostly fine, right? Alright.
Now we must stick
Suppose
together.
you want to pull Ziggurin up here then, right? And we should proliferate more than he does here. Yeah, and we did. And we've got huge carryover. So I think that'll be the keys to the kingdom for us here. I think we played this one correct. Sheldon, move an enemy Mahakam Ale to the rightmost side of this row. I mean, that's good if he plays one. Alright, it would have been just better to keep Sheldon, I suppose, but I don't know. I wasn't gonna bank on him playing one because he's already played like 3 or 4, right? And I think you only got 3 in the whole darn deck here.
Hold on to your arses. It's prove it time. Whoa! Watch you don't blow your little britches.
Yeah, we should win here. We should win here, like, no problem. Yeah, 73. Even if he's got revives for several strong boys, it just should not be enough. And Bran's ability is crazy. Alright, good win, good win. That's a fun challenge. I like it. Alright, victory. Take our 25 ore. Heck yeah, get some experience. Almost level 50. What do you get at level 50? I don't recall. Battle of the Bards, another 25 ore. What do you get here? Avatars. And a border. Very nice.
The quarrel between the dwarves and Skelligers had been barely resolved when another vicious dispute erupted. Drake Bondu boasted he alone of all the world's bards could flawlessly perform the infamously demanding chorus to the Virgins of Vicovaro, after downing a 5th of Mahakam spirit. Upon hearing the claim, Dandelion grabbed the nearest flask, drained it in 3 slurps, and began strumming his lute with deft fingers.
Okay, so we're playing as Dandelion? I guess? I'm down with that. Alright, ready for a Battle of the Bards? Get 4 festgoers to stand in your ranged row to achieve victory. Read the card descriptions carefully and deploy them with flair to win the hearts of your audience. If neither bard manages to gather a large enough audience before the round ends, the contest is declared a draw.
Ladies, gentlemen, and gentle dwarves, forthwith you shall hear a humble bard's ballad.
Stop blowing gas, Dandelion. You're putting a crowd to sleep.
So this is basically a puzzle, right? So what does Dragbond do?
Hark and listen to my tale of heroes and gods.
So every 3 turns, move up to 2 random festgoers from the melee row with the most of them. Right. Move up to 2 random festgoers from the melee row with the most of them to Dragbondu's ranged row. I see. Alright. Dandelion, whenever a festgoer is moved to the ranged row on your side, promote it. Feel the beat of the tambourine. They say it's not the size of the loot that matters, but the finesse of the fingers. Hear ye now the tale of the heroic deeds of Clan on Crate. Dandelion, you're a cynic, a lecher, a liar, and my best friend. Very sweet girl. Alright, Rhapsodic Melody. Move a festgoer ally to your ranged row. Move a bronze festgoer to the opposing melee row. Priscilla. Deploy if there are no festgoers on your melee row. Move an enemy festgoer to your ranged row. After 2 turns, at the start of your turn, return Priscilla to your hand. Alright.
How goes it, Mahakam?
This
Having fun yet?
seems too simple. So I'm obviously going to dock it up somehow, right? Move a bronze festgoer to the opposing melee row. Deploy if there are no festgoers on your melee row. Move an enemy festgoer to your ranged row.
Master Dandelion, would you sign something for me? I just need to hitch up my skirt.
Ooh, saucy. Forgot to hit update information on my stream. Whoops. So I'm going to do that for a second. Pardon me. There we go. All right. So Priscilla is what we play now.
You had to wait for me. 3 times I told you.
Shh, Pris, later. I've got a contest to win here.
Alright. Move an enemy festgoer to your ranged row. So we probably want to steal the one from the melee row, right?
The wolf I will follow into the storm.
Hey, that's not even your ballad, you frigger. You con.
Okay, so that's in our row now. So we want the most in our melee round.
Encore! Encore! Encore!
Yeah, I think we got this one. So he will steal these two.
Roach? How in the world did you ever... never mind.
That's funny. All right, now
How
Priscilla
about a game of Gwent?
wins it for us. Right? That's the game?
Let's not kid ourselves, Drake. That particular result was never in doubt.
Well, that's right enough. Off the stage. Our ears can't take any more of that screeching.
We did it? Okay, that was a cool little puzzle. It was pretty easy, so I imagine the hard mode version of it is going to be tremendously difficult, but we'll find out. Enter the Tippler. Before I do this, I'm going to go top up my coffee. Pardon me for a second. Alright, I have returned. Enter the Tippler.
Who had had his fill of fracases for the day, he was sadly in for a disappointment. Towards the evening's end, 3 unexpected guests crashed the feast. Even more unexpectedly, they were neither dwarves nor men, but rock trolls. Offended who had not sent them an invitation, the trolls took to tearing the feast hall apart. Most of the warriors had already fallen, casualties of a doomed battle against Mead, but not Odrin. The brave Kedwenny wiped the foam from his moustache and stood to face both the enraged trolls and gravity.
Alright, the premium Trollolo art is 10 out of 10 good. And we are playing as Odrin, everybody's favorite drunk, besides Hannah. Just kidding. Alright, so. Alright, we can't see what's going on there. Do we have regular decks? We got... Nope, they're definitely not regular. So we got Zoltan. He does the Zoltan thing. Sigurdrifa does the Sigurdrifa thing. These guys are normal. Normal. Normal, normal. Okay. I'm not gonna worry so much about
Oi! That's no good!
This is a weird deck.
He's all seeing trolls too.
Reckon what the trolls glub glub like it too.
Alright, every turn at the start of your turn, move this unit to a random row and strengthen all other units on the row by 1. Okay, so Odrin is just like a hyper-powered Odrin. Sensible. We got a weird, like, Northern Realms Skellige Scoia'tael deck here.
Stop all the hollering. Me head's splitting.
Okay, what do you do? Alright, Trollolo, Spawn, Trollala, and Troll-He. Gain 5 armor. Trollala, gain 2 armor. Troll-He. You gotta hit the high note on that one. Gain 2 armor. Alright. You got like 100 heavy calves in there just to bother everybody? I believe it. So we got war criers in here, which makes me think that we're gonna get damaged a lot. What? She-Troll of Vergen. Deploy, gain 2 armor, and consume the lowest enemy. Wow, that's incredibly powerful, because the lowest enemy could theoretically be like 12. But anyway, strengthen instead of boosting. I hope a lot of these become real cards. The art is gorgeous. I mean, I'm just going to keep strengthening our boy here. Alright. That just works as per usual. That's fine. Suppose we do want to move our boys. Yeah, now we can check out some Thunderbolts. Good value. And I could revive. Oh, whoa. Shoop! Our boy, our shop boy. Deploy transform random Gwenty card in human hand into Pretty Doll. Deploy gain 2 armor. It's really good. What card was that though? That was Commander's Horn! Ah! Okay. Other trolls always considered him a bit odd. After all, who in their right mind would prefer colorful scraps of paper to rocks? Lover of elf and onion soup. Join me, King Radovid army. Order got guard Boatsies, Trollo's lesser known big brother, and shy brother. Fair enough. Let's give that a go. Harpies. Interesting. Oh, Pretty Doll has no ability. It's not a decoy.
Modern Freyr is patient.
I see.
But she brooks no insult.
Maybe I should have played Audrin. I do not know. But I think we're gonna pass now. Whoa. Wow. Champion of champions. That's a much better version of the card that we have right now on live. Huh.
Just where the devil's am I?
Alright, so we don't really want the War Criers, I think, but we want the Pretty Doll less, of course, so. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Fair enough.
No power!
Alright. The Skirmisher's good. I get it. Still, though, I was gonna say we would love another Skirmisher, so there you go. There you go. Resurrect a bronze or silver unit. Probably just want to resurrect our big boy, right? Yeah. Can't see why we would not do that. Forgot that he's getting strengthened the whole time, not just boosted. So used to boosting.
Drink barrels a lot for more infantry from Tregator.
It's very nice, Trollo, though. It's very nice. Oh, it has to be an enemy. Darn.
Mama, come and see them marching. It's King Radovid who call.
Alright, damage enemy by 3, gain 1 armor. Trio, strength and Trollo by 5 and toggle its resilience. Alright, well, let's play Audrin here.
Dumb human. Go where to you?
I go where I wanna go!
Alright, we got some more overdose going on. Is it still called overdose? No, it's full moon potion. Now's probably the time to
We'll follow you always.
just buff that guy up, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then he'll do it again. He's giving me the win. Trolls want reeky water. That's gotta be like beer, right? Alright. As long as he doesn't have a consume highest unit and strengthened by base strength, we're doing okay. Also, I am trying to do laundry while I play Gwent here, and my lovely cat will not stop jumping up on the basket. He is not a very helpful boy when it comes to laundry. Corvo, dude, I have removed you from the premises so many times. You gotta go. Go. I love you, but go away. You're not helpful. There are so many soft places for this boy to lie, and he chooses to lie in the laundry that is being actively folded. Don't jump up there! Ah.
When did I win?
Alright, we won. That was not too hard. Corvo, buddy. There's a dirty laundry basket that you can go lay in and it won't bother me. Alright. 50 ore, good stuff. Oh, we didn't get to see our experience.
Drew two conclusions from the whole affair. First, one should never mix plum brandy and Nilfgaardian lemon schnapps. Second, next time, he would either need to invite the trolls or order his guards to bring no strong drink to their lips. His guests left Mahakam, hoping that they would attend the next ale tucking in 25 years, and that their hangovers would abate by then.
It's a pretty good epilogue. Alright. So we finished that. Did we level up to 50? If we did, I would have loved to have seen what card we got for it, but that's fine. Whatever. Alright, so this is the expert mode. So we unlocked the Audrin avatar here. Trial of the Glasses. We get meteorite powder. Very exciting. Since we are going for a premium collection.
Yet few have seen the famed dwarven homeland and stronghold from within.
Oh, is this the same?
Elder-in-Chief Booverhoog is ever distrustful of travelers and opens the gates to them with the greatest reluctance.
Alright. So it's the same challenge, but tougher. So that's fine. This first one I think might give us some
to start the great ale tucking.
bad times.
Let us feast, so as to make the ancestors' halls shake.
Alright, so he starts with a big advantage. I'm not sure what that advantage is quite yet, but I'm sure it is big. We'll play Yarfin right at the gate.
Pour around. I'll show you what a Skulliger's belly can stand.
Wait, did we not get to Mulligan?
Look at him. Old fool reckons he can outdrink us.
I don't think we did. That's okay.
Just one morsel.
Having Sheldon here is pretty exciting. Ooh, he's got Queensguard this time. Alright. Down with that.
Know if anyone's got any hooch left.
I suppose I'll just stack up on this row for the time being. Although eventually the ranged guy will come out, so maybe we should stack up there. Might be a good idea. Not yet though. Not yet. But we can prepare for it.
Any hooch left.
Wait, that was dumb. But fine.
Jogged. Let the mead flow. Let it flow in buckets.
Yeah, we can always Zoltan, right? Yeah. But we cannot move this guy, I think.
Right. Secret balance. Gee. Huh?
Okay, so Zoltan is probably what we want to do then.
Always willing, pal.
No, it can't be strengthened. So we don't want to bring him. Yes, we do. Okay, so that ties us. They go up a little bit, but we go up more. Okay. I'm not gonna claim that my math checked out there because it was a bit of bit of guesswork. Okay, so he's got some big boys for carryover here. We do have one carryover. And we just don't get to Mulligan. So that by itself is a pretty big advantage. That's okay though. That's okay. Let's get this flowing. Buff up that boy. We can summon another one right beside.
Yeah, boy! Not skipping around, are ye?
I like the voice lines,
Just
but
wait to fetch some pot of heat.
every time.
Homemade too.
Alright, so we'll spawn that 110% here. We'll just level that defender up. I know I always say level up. That's not right. I mean strengthen or boost or what have ya. But that's okay.
Water. That's a poison.
So that foul ale is gonna be a pain in the butt. That's okay.
Right.
Alright. We are going to deal that with Sheldon here.
Little as melons. You're one dead thunderhead.
Mostly just for the sake of him not having it.
Hey, big lad. Today you
Hjalmar
drink
is so
with
big.
warriors.
Such a big unit.
Right, see you better than me. Gee, huh?
Alright.
For Mahakam.
I should have played him in the middle there. That's a mistake. It's also a mistake. Alright. Well,
Hold on to your arses. It's
so I need to play
Brewer
Brewer
time.
just because
Whoa!
we need to waste as
Watch
many
it up,
cards
boy,
from
your
him
little
as possible,
bunches, way one.
and we want our carryover to be as big as possible. It's a dual purpose there. Yeah, we did not get up as high as I may like.
See you better than me. Gee,
We absolutely want to get that going though. We do not want a stronger Morkvar coming out. I'll take a hard pass on that one. Hi,
Bow
Corvo
before
buddy.
modern Freya.
Alright, you can sit on the towels. That's better, I guess. Alright, so we're at 100. That's like pretty okay. Our resilient unit is getting boned to death though, which is not a good look. Yikes. I think we're screwed. But we'll see. We'll see how we draw. Having some carryover is better than having no carryover, and we'll be about at the same point here. I don't know why that guy spawned, but hey, here we are. Okay, so we need to spawn the thing right here. We didn't. That's it. That's the game. We will try it again. We will try it again. We came pretty close. I don't feel too bad about that. But
How's that, Uncle Beard? Who's got the strongest head?
Brandon
Doesn't
is a
matter.
jerk
I'll
who is taunting
show
us relentlessly. And I do not appreciate it. We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. I'm excited to see the Dandelion challenge on expert mode. I think that could be real fun, real strategic.
All
like
have heard of Mahakam.
Yeah. We got it. All have heard of Mahakam.
Break out the pretzels and mutton. Time to start the great ale tucking. Let us feast, so as to make the ancestors' halls shake.
Are our draws predetermined? It kind of seems like that's the case.
Pour around. I'll show you what a Skulliger's belly can stand. Ha ha! Look at him. Old fool reckons he can outdrink us.
No, because we started off with a resilient unit last time, didn't we? Or no, we had that the next turn. Okay.
Chug, chug, chug.
Chug,
You're
chug,
good.
chug.
Real good.
Yeah, the Queensguard tempo is pretty rough.
Water is a poison.
Is he gonna pass? No, not quite yet. Wait, do units start in his graveyard? No. That's just Bran being Bran, right? Yeah, it's just Bran being Bran.
Water is a poison.
Chug. Let the mead flow. Let it flow in.
So I don't think we have one of those tokens on hard mode. I don't think we get that bonus. And he passed. Alright. So if I play this, it's 8 points. That's not enough. Pretty much do need to play Zoltan.
Always willing, pal.
And we shall. And it will be enough. We go up to 68, but we'll spawn another boy. So we have the same issue as we did last time. Maybe in that spot I'm supposed to play Bruber instead. Maybe Bruber's the better play. We'll find out. Yeah, so we drew the exact same hand. So this is what we get, right?
Wanna flip my axe?
Bow before modern Freya.
Just went to fetch some potted heat. Homemade, too.
Alright, we'll spawn the ale. Maybe it'll just shake out like the exact same thing last time. And
We
we're
serve
fools.
her who is virgin,
Not
mother,
sure.
and crone.
I'm genuinely not sure. Because our draws are definitely... they're scripted. But are his? I don't know. Don't know. At the very least, I will place more units between these two, which will be a good thing to do. And perhaps, no, we'll just chuck even more people in between here. If this guy was stronger going into the last round, we probably would have been better off, so yeah, so there's that. That is expected. Can I move this? We can move that. Okay. That's probably what we want to do then. Kinda sucks, but it's what has to be done.
Chog, chog, chog.
Yeah, so he's already stronger than he was last time, and we're gonna pull that guy down here as well.
Ah, they used to tire my tongue about that.
Yeah. So we are gonna be spawning not too many more boys. That's okay. Alright.
Hold on to your arses.
So I think we did handle that better. Is it correct or how we need to handle it? I don't know. But we did better. We learned a little bit. We're up to 103. And he's way down at 68.
Hey, big lad. Today
Hjalmar,
you drink
of course.
with warriors.
Strong pupper. But he gives us a boy. Spawned in the worst place that it could.
Chog, chog, chog.
Well, that's okay. If only we could give Yarpin resilience again, we'd be in the money, huh? Alright, so Morkvarg actually got there, so he'll be coming back even weaker. And Bran's gonna have to play his last card, so I think we played this as well as we can. To the point that we won the next round? We won this round. Nice. Alright, good stuff. I'll take that. The 1 point win. Bothers me not. I hope that CDPR does more events like this in the future. I'm having a great time with this. 50 meteorite powder, no problem. Alright, Battle of the Bards.
The quarrel between the dwarves and
Times 2. Electric Bardaloo.
Ladies, gentlemen, and gentle dwarves, forthwith you shall hear a humble bard's ballad.
Stop blowing gas, Dandelion. You're putting a crowd to sleep.
For you, my friend, always.
Alright, so it's the exact same setup, but with less cards.
Listen to my tale of heroes and gods.
Alright.
How goes it, Mahakam?
This one might
Having
take a little
fun
bit of
yet?
trial and error as well. Has to be an ally.
Master Dandelion, would you sign something for me? I just need to hitch up my skirt.
This still seems simple, right? Like this will still work, or are we gonna run out of one?
You were to wait for me.
Sure.
3 times I told you.
Shh, Pris, later. I've got a contest to win here.
You know, this should just work, right?
The wolf I will follow.
Yeah, so that goes back there.
Into the storm.
Then Priscilla comes back to our hand and we win.
That's not even your ballad, you frigger. You con.
Easy. GG easy.
Roach? How in the world did you ever... never mind.
Alright, so Priscilla's back.
Are you certain? I do it differently.
And we messed up royally. I see.
Hear that, Drake? They want more of yours truly.
I see. Okay, we'll do that one again. I think I see what I did wrong. I just forgot how Priscilla worked, because I am a ding-dong.
Ladies, gentlemen, and gentle dwarves, forthwith you shall hear a humble bard's ballad.
Stop blowing gas, Dandelion. You're putting a crowd to sleep.
With pleasure.
Hark and listen to my tale of heroes and gods.
So it seems like if we move this to the opposing row, it's still like we've got no way to use his ability against him. I don't think. So we do just have to make it work like this. Move a bronze Fescor to the opposing melee row. So I move that here. Then we just don't get to use Priscilla, right? If we move that one there, then we lose a turn. Maybe that's the point?
Master Dandelion, would you sign something for me? I just need to hitch up my skirt.
We're doing this wrong.
You were to wait for me. 3 times I told you.
Shh, Pris, later. I've got a contest to win here.
We're definitely doing this wrong.
The wolf I will follow.
Yeah, we're doing this wrong. But what are we?
Hey, that's not even your ballad, you
Okay.
frigger.
So it's not easy.
Con.
I'm underthinking it. There's something else going on here.
The quarrel between the dwarves and Skellige.
Let's keep trying.
Ladies, gentlemen, and gentle dwarves, forthwith you shall hear a humble bard's ballad.
Stop blowing gas, Dandelion. You're putting a crowd to sleep.
Famous last words right there.
Hark and listen to my tale of heroes and gods.
So what? I do this first?
I will follow into the storm.
Hey, that's not even your ballad, you frigger. You con.
That doesn't seem to make any sense, though. That doesn't make any
How
sense.
goes it, Mahakam? Having fun yet?
I don't get it. I'm just kind of bashing my head against this one.
Had been barely resolved.
Like what am I missing?
Ladies, gentlemen, and gentle dwarves, forthwith you shall hear a humble bard's ballad.
Stop blowing gas, Dandelion. You're putting a crowd to sleep.
With pleasure.
Hark and listen to my tale of heroes and gods.
Alright, so we need to clear our melee row for Priscilla to do anything. Is that the trick? Do we play Priscilla first? For turn order sake?
You were to wait for me. 3 times I told you.
Shh, Pris, later. I've got a contest to win here.
Sorry for the silence, I'm just thinking.
The wolf I will follow into the storm.
Hey, that's not even your ballad, you frigger, you con.
No, we messed up. We messed up. Okay, one more try. One more try. I think I got it. I think you do play Priscilla first, but then you play the other one instead.
Ladies, gentlemen, and gentle dwarves, forthwith you shall hear a humble bard's ballad.
Stop blowing gas, Dandelion. You're putting a crowd to sleep.
Famous last words right there.
Okay. So I think the trick is you do play Priscilla
Hark
first.
and listen
Which
to my
feels
tale of
wrong, but
heroes
it's what you
and
gotta
gods.
do.
You were to wait for me. 3 times I told you.
And then we're gonna play
Chris,
both of
later.
these.
Got a contest to win here.
And then Priscilla again. I think that's what has to work here.
How goes it, Mahakam? Having fun yet?
Oh, the voice lines though. Okay, so Priscilla comes back, and that's fine. So we do this again, and then we play Priscilla next.
Would you sign something for me? I just need to hitch up my skirt.
And we'll play it on one of these. And then we'll be able to do it again. Okay, I got it.
How about a game of Gwent?
That was really tricky, actually.
Roach? How in the world did you ever... never mind.
Yeah, so Priscilla will come back, but now we want to steal this so he can steal it back. We do have to use his power. That's a well-designed puzzle.
That's not even your ballad, you frigger, you con.
If I'm right, anyway. I think I'm right though, because he'll steal it. Yeah, and now we can use it. That's really tough.
Not a bad idea.
We did it though.
Let's not kid ourselves, Drake. That particular result was never in doubt.
Well, that's right enough. Off the stage. Our ears can't take any more of that screeching.
Alright, good stuff. Give me that meteorite powder, even though I've never crafted a premium in my life. Alright, enter the tippler. We will get a nice little border for it.
If Bruverhool
Good
can
stuff.
have his fill.
So how will this one be more difficult?
Oi! That's no good. Are yous all seeing trolls too?
Reckon what the trolls glub glub like it too?
So I imagine that our draws are scripted. But are his plays scripted? So last time he just started out with his giant tempo. I'm gonna dry pass because I want to see something. We may have to restart this. Okay. I was correct.
Shush! Stop all the hollering. Me head's splitting.
So he gets his big tempo play there. And we get card advantage. So we should be able to win the next couple with our resilience. I think that'll be good.
Just wait the devil's am I?
Who drink barrels a lot for more infantry from Tregator.
Okay, so now I think we just make a big defender, right? Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Oh, shut off, you plowing rock tomper!
Oh no. That's the order that he played things last time too. Okay, we're gonna have to redo this one, but let's learn something. This is a puzzle. This is not a regular match. So he plays Crones. He plays the Sheet Roll. He plays Moonlight Potions. Alright, what does it do? It just keeps on ticking down in this one. That's very frightening. Then we get Shoop. So we'll have to kill this, I think. Let's keep going though.
Dumb human. Go where to you?
I go where I wanna go!
Mahakam and see them marching. It King Rava did who call.
Okay. I think I get it. Unless I'm wrong and it's not scripted. But I think it has to be scripted.
If Prover who could have...
Oi! That's no good! Are yous all seeing trolls too?
Reckon what the trolls glub like it too?
Alright. So I think dry passing is good. Because the tempo is a little much. And I think it might be better to win round 2 with the resilience. Although I guess he just makes giant tempo with the Crones anyway next turn. Yeah, so maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe. I mean, I guess you either win the first and the second with big resilience carryover, or you win the second and the third, so it doesn't matter too much, right? Alright.
Who drink barrels a lot for more infantry from Tregator.
So we need to kill the ranged thing that just eats things. The only thing that we have that does damage is Zoltan on the skirmisher, and it just on deploy it eats the thing. Do we have to like cheese it? Do we thunderbolt the witches, the Crones? Because otherwise, you know, he'll eat anything that we play down, and that's a guarantee. So we can't play that early, and we need to play this to kill it. These don't do anything except buff it up. Well, I guess why would we buff all 3? We can just buff 2, right?
Oh, shut off, you plowing
Okay.
rock tomper!
So that is good.
Elven blood.
Okay, so it's gone. I think this is the right course of action. What was that? That was a warrior. That's fine. So I don't think he has anything else that can eat us. I want this card. Yeah, so he's just gonna keep buffing himself for a little bit. So that's good. That's great, even. So we'll just buff this dude up, and then whenever he plays Champion of Champions, we can double it with the War Crier, I suppose. Yeah.
Fire and iron.
That seems to make sense. Yeah, okay, there's Champion of Champions. What a cool effect. And animation. Really like that. Okay, so he's up to 12 now.
Mama, come and see them marching. It King Rava did who call.
The troll voice line I actually will never get tired of. It's so good. Oh, so if we didn't pass in round 1, we'd have a resilient troll, although that was like hyper buffed. That's the rub with that one. Oh, I should have played Audrin, like a while ago.
Go where to you?
I go where I wanna go.
And Audrin is resilient too, which I forgot about. Okay, so this seems to make sense. We have to win this round, but I think we'll be able to. Why don't we do that? Yeah, because that's a strengthen as well. So anytime we can get Audrin and him strengthened up, we might as well, right? He'll have a bit of annoying carryover, but like, whatever, I think.
Billion barrels of burning pitch.
And we don't get to mulligan, so we don't mind playing the pretty doll, I guess. Okay, so that's all he's got. I suppose you grab all 3 of these guys, and then next turn you got carryover and you revive the Clan on Crate Warrior. Yes. Okay, I think we got it. I feel like maybe we cheesed it too much with the Thunderbolt potion, but like how else would you do that?
Power.
I don't know. Maybe they do just expect you to think about that. I'm not sure. Alright, so do we even have a silver unit that we'd want to revive? Not really.
Modern Freyr is patient,
So we'll just
but she brooks
we'll bring
no
back our
insult.
big boy. And there's no way, unless he can consume that. Yeah, no. So we got it. All right, that's the Mahakam Alefest right there.
Yay! I won! I won!
Gonna fold some laundry in celebration. Currently folding some like really thick yoga pants, leggings, tights. I don't know.
Bruverhoog drew 2 conclusions
All
from
right,
the whole.
same epilogue, I think. So that's it. That's the event. That was actually a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that. We're not gonna stop though. We're gonna keep the stream going probably for another hour at least. So let's just check out some new patch stuff. So new player profile feature. What is this? So we get to pick. Oh, we get to pick what card we want displayed. But what? Only premiums? Ah. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, I really like the Kira Metz premium, but the Zardisius is just so cool looking. So we got 661 out of 663, but that's not true, because we got premium Zarth and a premium Kira, I believe, as well. Alright, so that's cool. I don't want to change the card. I'm happy with that. Even if we don't run him, like, ever. Rewards is not what I meant. Although, this round's level 50. Just times 1 cards. Doesn't specify. I see. The max level right now is level 100. God, I'm so close to 20. I can almost taste it. So you know what? Let's play ranked. Let's just play some rank. Stream it. This is not a deck that I created, but I've been having a lot of success with it. You can find it. I'll probably put it in the description, but it was created by No Control on Gwent DB. It's called No Control Movement, and it is based on somebody else's deck that you can check out. I'll link to it in the description. I'm not here to steal deck ideas. I'm not going to take credit for this one, but I've been piloting it to some success. So the basic idea is that you got a ton of movement options, and you got a ton of damage on the board too. So for golds, we got both gold weathers. We got Zoltan and Ard. For silvers, we got Roach. We got Kieran, who I personally may end up changing out because I don't find him that helpful. We got Barclay. We got Yavin, and we got Hailstorm. Broover basically is a machine to either pull out Yavin or pull out Barclay or whatever we need at the time. The bread and butter of this deck is the Hawker Smugglers, who are very strong against swarm decks. We got a couple Dwarven Mercenaries who exist to fuel the Dwarven Agitator machine. So you spawn a base copy of them and you move folk around. It's huge tempo. And we got the Marksmen to do damage anytime they're moved or other things are moved. We got Clear Weathers and more movement. And we got a single mulligan just to mulligan away Yavin or what have you. There's probably ways to improve upon this deck, like changing Kieran for something else. And, you know, maybe I'm playing it not as perfectly as I could, but let's do it up. I'll basically play until I'm done with the laundry and have to go pick up Hannah from school. Because, you know, if you can do laundry and play Gwent at the same time, you might as well be a good housewife and also try to hit rank 20 before the end of the season, which I think is like late October. So we're against Aridin, an accomplished drinker, using that new border already. I dig it. So against an Aridin, we would like some clear weather. So let's get rid of one of these. Not what we want. Not what we want either. But like still pretty good. I'm gonna chuck another smuggler away. Alright, not what we wanted. We can mulligan away Yavin as well here. And we will. So I would really like some weather clear. We're not gonna do that first though. We're gonna play a Hawker Smuggler first and foremost. Let's chuck it on the melee row.
Show me the coin or
Bothers me
sod
not.
off.
I wonder if the Frosthound is still melee bound. I know he got buffed to 4, but a ton of things are agile now. Mithril, still strong. Still strong. I don't want to run the risk of getting Roach, so I'm going to play Drought right now. Can he clear it? Probably. Do I care? Not so much. It was at least a 6-point thinning play that makes him use a clear weather. Yeah. Whoa, what? Why did Mithril get buffed?
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vat.
I do not understand. Does Clear Skies buff now? Instead of not buffing? Maybe. Alright, that's actually pretty huge if that is the case.
Death to Old One!
Because if Clear Skies is buffing like weathered units perhaps by 1, then Gold Weather is even harder to run. So maybe we will not have as much success with this deck. But we'll see. We'll see.
Go Black Banner!
Alright, so we'll start spawning our mercenaries now that we got a marksman out there. Ugh, that's annoying. That is bothersome. But of the units that I want to move, the marksman is chief amongst them, because they get buffed and they do 2 damage. It's pretty much the best tempo play in the deck, and we can pull it off consistently, relatively speaking. What'll it be? Aerodaddy. Oh, that's why we're lagging a little bit. It's a Chinese player. They might not be in China, but There has been a lot of known server lag issues against Chinese players. Okay. Do I want to play a second marksman here? No. I don't.
Never had your kneecaps
Save that for
broken.
the next round, I think. Yeah, the leg is real right here. So we'll just do another fairly big tempo play, and we'll probably pass on that if he does not, he or she does not. Yeah, they do. Alright. Away we go. Alright, we got Yavin. Yavin is a great card to have when you've actually won a round. So I am not going to mulligan him away. One thing I wish this deck had more of, and I, you know, oh, no, wrong card. I may kind of mod it in myself, is just more,
such thing.
Both very good. It's just more card draw, or deck thinning, at the very least. Like Blue Mountain Commandos would be good to have. But, at the same time, what would they replace, really? I don't know. Alright, so we're even on cards, and he'll have to go first. That's what we like. So Hailstorm has been nerfed so that it does not hit gold cards, but like I don't think that's gonna be too relevant ever. Maybe that will see big bodies of golds being played again, like Tibor and well, not so much K-Rain these days, just due to kind of what happened to the K-Rain. This is a great hand if our marksman doesn't get sniped. If the marksman gets sniped, it's still an okay hand. Yeah, so we're gonna open up by just playing Ragnarok here. If he clears it, he clears it, and that's fine. But if he doesn't, then we probably win. There's a good chance, I would say, that we get the win. He could easily have a second Clear Skies or a Baya in there. Or not. Also happy with that. Very happy with that. Okay, so I'm gonna get drowned into there. Like almost 100%, right? So let's play around it. Let's be smart.
We've havered enough.
Let's be smart.
Get to work.
So Barclay can play whatever. Or Brewer can play whatever. The dream is Barclay into Agitator into Mercenary. And if we get that, we're in the money. If we don't, then Kieran is probably the better play. But we're gonna try for it regardless.
I've got to get this stinking mess in
we
order.
we got it.
Never had your kneecaps
Nice.
broken.
Very nice. So we'll move the Wild Hunt Rider up to there. There's no frost on the Seadro. Presently, there always could be. But now we got more targets being hit by Ragnarok. Yeah, so that's no surprise at all. Now, do we want to move our units to relative safety here? Perhaps. Perhaps. It's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing. Because if we play the marksman, we absolutely get drowned into one of these. If we don't, though, we have huge potential to do just a lot of damage.
You're dead already.
So we'll gamble. We'll do the high roll play. We'll probably get punished for it immediately. But, you know, maybe he doesn't have a drowner. He does, though. Oh, he's got a Frightener. That's actually like totally okay, in my opinion. Alright, so we are going to say you move here, and suppose we move the Frightener too? Yeah, we might as well move the Frightener too. It does kind of open us up to a hailstorm of his, just having the Frightener there. But also, whatever, I think. We're at 42, he's at 2. We're doing alright. We might have actually wanted the Frightener to start ticking downwards, simply because we have a Scorch, right? Yeah. Okay. So what's a boy to do here? What's a boy to do? Do you hailstorm right here? It's a terrible hailstorm. But I think that is what you do. Because we do have Ard for one more turn.
I am
Oh,
sadness.
jeez, Iris. Okay. So you know what? I'm glad we did that. Because now we can kill all 3 of these guys. And Iris will have, yeah, no target. So that was a good game. There was some interesting decisions to make. I got a little spooked. We're getting so close to rank 20. I've never hit rank 20. I've boasted in videos in the past that, you know, if I wanted to grind it out, I could probably do it. So we're putting our money where our mouth is. And we're doing it, boys. We're doing it. After this match, I will have to get up for a moment and put laundry away because I've got a mountain on my desk now. And it's getting hard to see the computer screen. I've got 2 monitors. One is covered by underwear. Alright, we're against Emmer, which means we're against Mill. Which means we don't need card draw, like, at all. Smuggler's okay. But I would like, Yavon's okay as well. We're probably gonna drought immediately because we don't want to draw a Roach, and if he's gonna clear it, we might as well make him clear it early on. Maybe that's just incorrect thinking, but you know, maybe it's not as well. How about that? Something else that we're gonna want to do is prioritize using effects like Bruverhoog. But if he's playing an Impera Brigade, maybe he's Spy Emmer, which is fine by me as well. Probably even more fine. Is he just gonna pass? There is a possibility that he just passes, which would be dandy as far as I'm concerned. We'll just chuck down a smuggler or a brigade. Nah, he's not gonna pass. Not yet, anyway. All right, so let's play a marksman. And let's focus one down because there's no point at all in spreading the damage out on units that get buffed like that. So that just seems to make sense. So this will kill this one.
Land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
And dead. If he keeps playing, I'm gonna play Yavon. He's not gonna keep playing, so we're down 1, but we got Yavon in hand. I think we're in a good spot here. We'll save Ragnarok for the last round, and either he clears it or he does not. And another brigade, and another agitator. Pretty good. I think I'll still mill that away. Mulligan that away, rather.
Coexistence, no such thing.
Yeah, Scorch is too good to pass up if he ends up getting a strong Empira Brigade. It's just too good. You gonna take Yavon from me, my dude? That's interesting. That is very interesting, actually. I'm fine with that because I'm gonna pass now, and if you want to give me 12 points later on, do it up. Do it up. Kind of banking on him having more Empire Brigades in there just to get stronger, so the Scorch isn't dead. But I imagine he will. 3 smugglers. That's a lot of smugglers. Barclay Elves. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, play Yavin immediately. That bothers me very little. He's thinking. Wickwin's the Pioneer. Alright, there's the Enforcers down. So let's chuck the Smuggler right up there.
For me.
He'll probably play a bunch of Spies, maybe an Assassin.
A shame I have no time.
Maybe like 3 Emissaries. Oof. That's an almost dead Smuggler right there. Yeah, it was
coin or sod off.
So this Smuggler's probably gonna die, but that's fine. I don't know how I feel about the new cursor.
My son.
Feels
Your humble
wrong.
servant.
Feels like it should be tilted.
A shame I have no time.
That's a big chain. It's a real big chain coming up. Assassin on this guy, maybe? No, there's the brigade. Alright, it is time. It is time. I may want to Scorch almost ASAP here. Ooh, Joaquin coming out? No. That's unexpected, frankly. Alright, probably gonna lock one of these guys. Oh, there's Joaquin. Ah.
Nothing now.
Alright, got that Van Hammer. Okay, so it just buffs everybody that's been damaged. That's gonna be really interesting in Skellige decks, potentially, huh?
An ill wind blows.
Alright, so we'll damage him and lock him. Just leaves the one. There's Yavin. What's up? So now we need to wait until that's higher than 12, but that's fine, I think.
Elven blarney.
Yeah, we will bring this guy down. I don't want to, even though it's a stronger tempo play, if we moved the marksman, it could hit the brigade, and we really do want it to get up to at least 14. It'd be amazing if somehow it hit 13, but I don't know if that's possible in this game anyway. I'm sure there are, I'm 100% sure that there are effects that could make it hit 13, but it'd mostly be it gets buff up to 14, you play like a Murthebrak or something. The premium assassination is really, really good. Also, I hate that. That sucks. All right, so then in this case, we wanna buff our own. Yeah. So we'll bring Kieran down here. Makes him scorchable, unfortunately, but that's okay. There's no way he doesn't have another spy, right? There's almost no way. Right?
Let's get this.
Oh, seriously? He's actually running Igni? Wow. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I hate it, but it's fine.
Move on, lads. Look alive. Ah, they used tired my tongue about that.
Alright, there you go. Still up in the tempo game. Not by as much as we should be though. It was a great Igni. There we go. There we go. Now the question becomes, do we wait on Scorch? We probably do. Alright, what can Barclay play? Just a mercenary. That's fine. Gonna play it up here. There's no way he's got Igni again, but just better to, you know, do good practice in such situations, I think. So the result of this game entirely depends on where he plays his next cards, basically. Does he give me a good Hailstorm? We win. Does he give me a good Scorch? We probably win. That Igni really threw a wrench into our plan, though. Okay. I am gonna go ahead and Scorch. And then I'm gonna hope that we get a good Hailstorm in the back row now. If he somehow has another brigade, I'm gonna be a little freaked out, a little angry there. We lose. 100%. That Igni, dude, that Igni. I should have paid closer attention. Sucks. My own fault, though. My own fault. The Assassinate was really good by him as well. Alright, one more game, then I'm going to take a very short break and put away the laundry. Like 2 minutes at most.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Nothing like a dwarf to get.
Alright, we're ale festing now. We got Brewer v Brewer. He's got premium Brewer. Alright, get Barclay out of there. I don't want to keep all the weather, but there are better things to mulligan right now. Yeah, I'll check away one of them. Not the best, but not the worst. So what'll it be, huh?
Dance of death.
Alright, it's not the deck that we're running. And we now know that. I'm gonna chuck the marksman out just in case he is playing a movement heavy deck, like he checks out a Sheldon Skaggs or something right out the gate. Probably not gonna happen, but it could happen. It could happen. Oh, these guys got nerfed. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and do this. He may pass right there. He's not gonna pass right there. Bothers me not. Bothers me not. So if he is intent on playing it out, we'll chuck out a smuggler, and then we'll mulligan Yavin. Another one. Yeah, alright, let's do we want to mulligan Yavin? Or do we want to just play Yavin? No, let's mulligan. It's a strong play. We got a Merc. It's not the best, but it's okay.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Alright. That was a full moon potion? Yeah. Of course, of course. So I think do we just lock the guy in the middle? I suppose we do, yeah.
Humans are not to be trusted.
It doesn't. Oh, we're one behind. Right. Sensible but unfortunate. All the same.
Death to Old One!
Alright. So we win at a 1-card disadvantage. That's okay. I would love to draw Yavin back. Probably won't. But that's okay. Probably get rid of the weather clear here. Actually, no, we'll get rid of the mercenary. Because we got 2 right there, right? Effectively. John Zoltan, always good, always good. We'll just pass here.
Everything all right?
All right. So he played 3 of those, and only 1 came from an agitator. So he's got at least 1 left in his deck, unless he's not running 3, which is possible, but probably unlikely if I had to guess. Let's chuck that guy away. That's exactly what we wanted. The marksman is very important for this deck.
Coexistence.
It would make the mulligan hell, but it would be great to run like Quen with the Elven Mercenary, just for the marksmen. The marksmen. Let's just chug out Ragnarok. Either you can clear it or you can't, right? My plays are pretty reactive at this point. Oh, all right, that was anticlimactic, to say the least. But hey. I'll take my points where I can get them. 4177. That's so good. All right, instead of taking a break, while I queue, I'm going to run very quickly and start putting things away.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Perfect timing, perfect timing. Who are we fighting? We're fighting King Bran. Alright, we don't want Roach. Get out of here. Do we have the mulligan boy? We do. That's good for Yavin. We don't really need Barclay up in here. I'm pretty happy with this, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Would be better if we had a Ragnarok or a drought, but that's okay. That's no problem. So what'll it be, my dude? A Savage Bear Premium. Interesting.
Special price. Just for you, love.
I see your bear and I raise you a smuggler. How about that? Similar effects. I have not seen a Savage Bear run in a very, very long time. Another one. That's very interesting. I mean, I could just scorch them, but nah. We'll probably Kieran one, depending on what he plays. If he plays a third one, I'm gonna be a little surprised. Did they get? They didn't get changed at all. No. He's just trying to make them work. I respect it. Maybe we'll get our butt kicked by a Savage Bear deck. I don't know. Oh no, I hate that. I hate that a lot. Ugh. Alright. Well, you got me fair and square on that one. Unfortunately. You know what, let's play Yavin.
We were not the ones to start this war.
Oh, such good cards. Great cards. We'll take Ragnarok. There's no chance that he plays another card, but if he did, that would pretty much make the game a free win for us. Occasionally, just randomly hovering over things intimidates people, and they'll make a mistake. Is it a little cheesy? Perhaps. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. There was no way we were gonna beat his tempo there without incurring a fairly large cost to ourselves. So I think we made the right decision here. All right, I'm largely fine with this. I think we are gonna chuck away. Well, we can mulligan that away. So let's chuck away the agitator. Yeah, I was hoping for a marksman. And if he does not play anything, if he just dry passes, then we'll play the brigade. He's not dry passing though. What's he got? Morkvarg, Queensguard, Olgierd, Raiders, all the above perhaps? Probably not all the above. That'd be a little ridiculous. Absolutely Queensguard and Saris. Oh no, wait a second. That's not Queensguard. That's the Shield Maidens. Does have Saris and Olgierd though, and that's scary enough by itself, I think. So let's get rid of the brigade here with our mulligan. We got Roach. That's terrible. That's the worst that could happen. Please pass. Just let me go. Let me walk free into round 3. Let's have a big ol' round 3. That's what Papa wants. I don't think it's gonna happen that way though. I don't think that's how it's gonna shake out.
Bow before mortal Freya.
Are you bringing your bears back? I dislike that. Getting a phone call. No, not right now. Not right now. Let's just play. I really want to save the Smuggler and Ragnarok for next round, right? So I suppose we could do this. So he didn't damage. That's an inconsistency. Ugh. I wasted that then. That would have been a better Morkvarg target, but what is a boy to do sometimes? I think we gotta play the Smuggler. We can't tell how hard he's gonna go here. That was probably his last play though. Unless he's plotting something. Something sinister. I would like him to pass. I do not want to burn my agitators. I definitely don't want to play the marksman. No Ragnarok. Scorch can't be played here. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. Well, our mulligan is a very, very easy choice. We say Roach. I don't know how you got there, but you gotta go. You gotta get out of here, buddy. Another marksman is fantastic. Really great. I would be fine to draw a Drought. Barclay is fine as well. Is this text new? It is. It lets us see the board while he's replacing his cards. That's very nice. It's a good feature. Alright. So we're gonna get our marksman out ASAP, I suppose. He could bring back more bears. He's gonna bring back more bears. He's a wild dude.
care
And there's
of there.
Saris, of course. Of course. As far as Ragnarok plays goes, this is about the best time for it. It's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage plus the roach pull. So it's a 9-point play, and it makes him respond. Does he have Gremist? A solid maybe. Does he just have Clear Skies? I'm going to go with no. But you know, that's just literally a guess. I don't have any insider knowledge here. He's got Regis, Higher Vampire. So he can eat a mercenary, which is fine. Does not bother me at all. He can eat a marksman. Probably he's gonna eat a brigade though. Yeah, he ate a mercenary, that's fine. Totally okay.
You're dead already.
So I'm not like super keen on killing Saris or Morkvarg because they'll just come back throughout the round.
What do you need?
But if they die, I'm not sad about it either, you know? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Alright, in a situation such as this, I think you go ahead.
Elven
And it's not gonna die until we actually finish the play. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this bear back here. And it'll almost die. But it did not die quite yet.
You beg for death.
It's a very strong man right there. I dislike that for many reasons. So we want to move him. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the exact same thing. And we're not even gonna bring him up front. We're gonna bring him right back.
They used to tire my tongue about that.
Yeah. So that's good. Is he running the guys that do the heals? I'm fine with having a few big units because Scorch is a lovely card. Oh yeah, Renew is weird now, isn't it? Like extra weird. So he's got a 10-point Freya. What's with the bears? So weird. So weird. And at least Brewer won't get wrecked by this, but should probably try to kill the bears. Moving the bears will kill the bears. Let's do it. Or it'll kill this bear at the very least, which I think is fine and also dandy. Yeah, we'll move this guy back, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. Yeah, so that bear lives with 1 HP, which is just annoying, but it's fine. At least it's dead, and he should not have another revive for that bear.
The courage to fight the Belt Carls, eh?
Alright. So let's play Brewer here.
Mahakam wasn't
See what he can play. Yeah. So the reason I played Brewer instead of Barclay is that if I had Barclayed and we drew the Merc, then the Agitator would be useless, but this way the Agitator is still full of use. And we are gonna say goodbye to the bear. Even though it's honestly kind of a waste of points, we could definitely do something better with those points. The bear had to go. The bear incurred our wrath, and it's worth losing a game over the wrath that I have in my body. So we are like totally fine here, to be honest.
I've got to get this stinking mess in order.
Alright, what do I want to do though? Let's move. Oh, alright. Alright, I'll take it. So we are at 4,200. I have never been this high before. I am very excited. Can't you tell? We are in the top 2,500. It's very exciting. This is really cool. Our win rate is still negative, but it's been on the upswing for a while. All right, let's just keep going. I've got probably about a half hour before I have to wrap things up. I'll make the video around 2 hours, 15 minutes or so. I think that's a good amount. We got through the whole Alefest event. Got some ranked in. If I can hit rank 20 on camera, hell yeah, dude. If I can just hit it in general, hell yeah, dude. Very excited about that. So we're against Iridan here. Iridan. What do we want? What do we want? We want to get that mercenary out of here. We definitely do want the brigade. That is no question. Scorch. I think no Scorch. I think no Scorch. And I think no Barclay Elves. This is pretty good. I like this. We'll see what he does first. I'm pretty happy to go second against this fellow. So I'm gonna play the smuggler here, and he's gonna drown me into there, because that's just how it goes. Okay, these guys are agile now. Yeah, there you go. Told you. Bamboozled. Alright. I don't really want to let that unit die. So I suppose I won't.
Wow.
He'll probably just put Frost like right back there. The Frost Drowner decks are actually pretty rough, I think. They generate a lot of strong tempo. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Yeah, they generate a lot of strong tempo. And they do as much movement as I do, except their movement is even more proactive. Okay, he's passing there. I'm totally fine with that. I'll just chuck down a smuggler here.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Very happy to win round 1 with a -1 card. Totally fine by me. Would have been better to, you know, win with 0 cards down, but that's not realistic most of the time. Okay, so we got Scorch back, and we got Ragnarok. I think we don't want Scorch still. Yeah. I kind of want to, like, Broover into Yavin here. But we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'd rather just make him play 1 card and have the Broover Barclay, or even Broover Yavin, depending on how she goes. We'll see what he chooses to do, though. He'll probably have to burn a card that is valuable. Yeah, so a Wild Hunt Rider, they're strong, they got a little buff. I am frankly afraid of them. This deck relies on us keeping our units alive to do a relatively constant damage and movement, so it's a little frightening. It's a little frightening to me. Alright, look. Look, Scorch. I love ya, buddy. Maybe Scorch is the right call this time, but we're not gonna settle for Scorch. We're just not. We will mulligan Barclay so that we can play Barclay later. It is not a huge tempo play by any stretch of the imagination. So this is going to be the same thing as what happened last time. He's just going to drown me right into that. Yep. It is a little annoying, but what is a boy to do? Well, I mean, I suppose a boy can do a few things. But you know what? A boy will.
Never had your
Yeah.
kneecaps broken.
Let's pull him over here. Because he's already played 2 drowners now. Right? He didn't play all 3. He's played 2, yeah. Alright. The Frightener is annoying but kind of par for the course. It's not a surprise by any stretch. So now we're gonna mulligan Barclay. We're probably gonna get, yeah, I was gonna say, we're probably gonna get a Merc, but that's fine. That is fine. If he plays a monster, our smuggler won't actually die, which is very fun. He's gonna play at least 2 monsters. Oh, he's gonna spawn a warrior. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So in response, we are gonna play Ragnar. Even if he clears it, he's spending a turn to clear it. If he's using a Baya, he's not using Araka's Venom on us. It's just good stuff all over. All right, so now we're just gonna start chucking our boys out here. Yeah, hit Aradin. We'll play another marksman and then we'll start moving them because it'll be good value. I was worried about that. I was very worried about that. Didn't think it would happen. It's very naive of me to assume that. I mean, now it's kind of like whatever now, right? He's already played 3 of those boys. Oh shit. That sucks. That is unfortunate. Is the definition of unfortunate.
We've hammered enough. Let's get to work.
Alright, what do we want to do? Yavin would not be a bad play. But I don't think that's the right play here. I mean, Barclay has a good chance to play an agitator. And even if he doesn't, it's fine, I think. Yeah, there you go.
Scoia'tael, attack!
Alright. So all that is good. Yeah, let's save the Frightener. Let's save the Frightener. There's no way he doesn't have a sweet hailstorm waiting for me here. Oh, well, maybe there's a way. Maybe there's a way. I mean, I suppose I'll just I'll bring this fella right back, right? Next turn we'll have to Zoltan the front row onto the back row and then Hailstorm it. That's pretty much our only move. We're down a card. We're not in a 10 out of 10 position. That play will bring a lot of strength as long as the marksman survives. It'll be a big swing, but I don't know if it'll be big enough. I'd love it if he played like Crones or something. Did not play Crones. And that, I don't like that very much. So we have to play Zoltan like this. We gotta. So then do we Hailstorm the front row? Or do we want to set it up so we Hailstorm the middle row? I think we want to Hailstorm the front row still. So I think this is how we play it. So we heal Iris up ever so slightly. Possible he can still kill Iris, but I think he can't, given how he played there. A Hailstorm won't do it, a Wild Hunt Warrior will do it. Caranther will do it. Dang. Dang. Alright, well, that's game. He has so much frost. Without that Iris, though, would have been good. We did play that pretty much correctly. I'm sure we made a misstep along the way. But, yeah. It's just a strong deck right now, especially with the tiny little buffs that it just received. I don't know if it needed them, but, you know, they're there. They happened. I like running Frost decks. Maybe we'll switch it up to that a little later. I'm still enjoying this deck, though. It's a little different. It involves some clever plays, I think. You can boil it down to just Zoltan Hailstorm, LOL, but I think there's a little more to it than that.
There will be no negotiation.
There will be no negotiation.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you to a
All right.
spot.
Are we against a Skoya spell deck? Probably. So we need our weather clears. Yavin will be fine and dandy here. Scorch is a game winner for the last round. It's absolutely mandatory. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with all of this. Hailstorm is pretty good too, depending on how things get stacked up. But if it is your traditional Skoya spell, they're gonna just be playing Quen 800 times, and we'll have to save that Scorch. That'll be our big play, really. So I will just chuck Drought out immediately, I think. It gets Roach out, it makes the Mulligan and or the Yavin play just that much better, I think. Although, with Drought out, if he does not clear it, I'm pretty happy to play Yavin.
When the white frost comes,
yeah, so it's going to be a double Quen point.
the yellow snow.
Yeah. Skoya Spell is a really great, fun, strong deck, but it's also very much, I think, a one-trick pony. So I'm not going to worry about Ragnarok. Yeah, I would rather have the Merc that we can mulligan away. I think that's the better thing to have. He's going to pass right here. That's very interesting to me. I'm very happy to take round 1 off of them. That's not a problem. Having card advantage as Skoya Spell is pretty much all that you need, so I'm going to do my best to put them on the ropes in the second round here, I think, depending on how we draw. Art is good. Let's chuck away the Merc and see what we get. We get another Brigade. I'm happy with that. You know what? Let's pass. Let's pass. He'll have to play a unit. A Skoya spell has so few units that every single one is relatively precious, so I'm happy to make him use one. Not waste one, but use one, certainly. But what will it be? He's having a tough time deciding, and I do not blame him. Alright, so we did get a Sage, or rather a Farseer out of him. You lost the round. That's okay. I'll probably get rid of the Smuggler. The Smuggler just doesn't provide, like, any value for us. Sierran is actually fantastic, given that I can lock one of the Farseers. Yeah, and I will immediately lock one of the Farseers. Should I play the Marksman first? I am gonna play the Marksman first. It's a mistake if it gets immediately thundered, and it probably will. Haskell. Sure. Okay. Well, in that case, it's fine.
Humans are not to be trusted.
I actually should have locked first, because that would have gotten rid of Quen. So that's my bad. That was a mistake. Just straight up. A mistake. Alright, so that was my only Marksman. So in light of that, we're gonna try to get another one. We did not get another one. Cannot help but notice. That's okay. We'll make do. Perhaps. Farseer has a really nice premium as well. Not that this is the premium, but it's a nice one. Lorenzo, Chris Rallis, Brian Sola, Graphite Studio. It's the same card. Brian Sola, Dario Coelho. My favorite Gwent artist is Anna Podwena, I think. Probably incorrect on that last name, but that's okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah, so this is business as usual. I am regretting not having Ragnarok now. Just the way things are shaping up here. It's not as good as it could be.
This is elven land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
The worst thing that can happen, though, is that we don't get a good Scorch, which is admittedly very bad, but it depends how strong his boys have gotten. The protectors, the guys that get stronger as you play spells. The Farseers are the ones that get stronger as they get stronger, so you can guarantee that he's got them because they're getting buffed up. That's just how she go.
Elven blarney.
Alright, so I'm gonna use this to buff myself up because moving 3s and 1s for a hailstorm, I don't care, frankly. It's not good value. It's far better to get the value on myself here. Plus, as is, I can Ard the ranged row into the siege row. Ooh, they're only 11s, huh? That's not that good. It's not what I wanted to see, I gotta admit. Alright, well, we want you up there at least. Finish the coffee off. See, now I'm regretting locking that or not killing that. So we're gonna have some shaky point values. And it's just not going to be ideal.
Wow.
So we'll keep pulling them up there. I think Hailstorm does hit through Quen. If I'm wrong, we lose. Like, just straight up. There's no coming back from that. But I'm not sure. I just don't remember if it does or if it does not. It will not hit Eskel, which is good to keep in mind, but like, also whatever. So our Scorch is worth 18 right now, which is still quite good, but it's not the dream. He's got Zoltan. You lining me up for a hailstorm? Would not be surprised.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Alright, what can we play? You gotta play Barclay then, right? Go for the agitator, but you don't expect it. You don't expect it.
Now we must stick together.
Oh yeah, take him. There you go. I guess I just changed where the hailstorm should hit, huh? That's fine. Rally at that final protector. Yeah. So suppose what you do
Not your lucky day.
is you move him up and you hit these two. So you get as much value as you can. Scorch is worth 20, which is not enough. Hailstorm is worth a good amount if it hits through Quen, but I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. And it probably shouldn't, honestly. Oh, you know what he's probably gonna do? Hailstorm, hailstorm. Oh, lacerate, lacerate. That's fine too. That's fine too. All right, let's find out. It gets stopped by Quen. We lose. That sucks. That's a big fountain of suck right there. We're back to 4150. The last 100 MMR is brutal. It's brutal. But I want it. I have a mighty need. Mostly I just want to unlock the pro ladder for next season. Not because I've got any time to actually dedicate to it, but I just want to like have it, you know? I'm a halfway decent Gwent player. I want to dick around on the pro ladder. Alright, so Reveal got a small little buff, which we're gonna, we're gonna watch for. Alright. At least we didn't draw the second mercenary. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. You got a Mangonel? Or are you just gonna do the big tempo opening? Big tempo opening. So he's gonna reveal 3 of my cards and 1 of his, probably. Alright. So it would have been lovely to go first against that. But, you know, that's not the world that we currently live in. So 4 plus 8 is 12. Yeah.
Show me the coin or sod off.
So I was thinking play him, mulligan him to catch up in tempo, but I would not be surprised if he passes right here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Is it foot soldier? Scorpion. Spicy.
Elven blarney.
So we'll do that. It's halfway decent tempo. The smuggler won't die now, and we're still in range of a mulligan to tempo him. Yeah. Or will that tie exactly? No.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vat.
Yeah. So we're good there. We get Roach, but I don't care because we'll just mulligan Roach next turn. 9 cards to 8 cards. We're in an okay spot. He probably expected us to have to go down 2 cards there, but luckily the mulligan was available. It's a good card. It's our version of like Cynthia Golem play. It's not as strong, but it's, you know, it's there. It shows up. We're just gonna pass. He can play a Scorpion or something, yeah. Get it out of there. Doesn't put him too far behind the 8 ball at all, but you know, helps us out a little bit. Alright, that's good. So we're probably just gonna sit on this, honestly. And if we want to get a little spicy later on, we can play Yavin through Brewer. But we'll see. We'll see how she goes. So he's definitely got spotters, unless he just wanted to like throw me off with Geralt, which is possible. He's running Kair in a reveal deck. That's interesting. That is interesting. So we want to chuck down the smuggler.
Special prize.
The earlier it gets played, the better it is. If it gets played late, it does nothing. Can he kill it? Yeah. There you go. It's dead. Rip smuggler. Let's just check down Ragnarok. He's probably got what's his name? Van Hamar? Yeah. Maybe not, but probably. No, maybe not. Oh, just a strong spotter. Interesting. Interesting indeed. There's no good lock target for Siren, but he can always just provide valuable movement. Alright, yeah. Play him there. We'll pull that boy back here. That'll do damage. Get Ragnarok primed. Yeah, Scorpion bothers me not, to be honest. So although movement would be lovely, we don't want that within lethal range of a single Scorpion. 2 Scorpions, sure. But not a single Scorpion.
Warum?
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that he does not have weather, because he would have played it by now. So let's move this guy down here. So they're all getting hit by Ragnarok. And if he ends up with another strong play besides Geralt, we got Scorch for that. And for everything else, there's Scorch. Alright, so that's a good play by him. We want a Brewer now.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you into a tight spot.
Yeah, so we want to play that Agitator, 100%. And we're gonna use it in exactly the same way. Lagged for a second. The arrow looked like it was on the mercenary. That would have been very much not good. So yeah, play that Scorpion. I care not. Oh, it does 4 damage? I always thought it did 3 damage. I can't count. Alright, so Barclay would do good stuff, of course. Yeah, I think we play Barclay, and we do just use it to pull the marksman. Then we got big damage with Zoltan. We got more movement with Kieran. I'm hesitant to play Scorch right now, because if he's got like Tibor or something like that, just the fact that he didn't use the spotters and Geralt as his last play, it's weird. It's throwing me off a little bit. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's instead just move some folk around here. We'll leave Geralt where he is, because 11 would still be a good range. Yeah, this will do a ton of damage. Good tempo, and then the marksman. Boom. He's down to 45. Depending on what he plays here, we'll decide if I Scorch or not.
I strive above all to be just.
All right, I will Scorch, I think. It's tough. What is he saving? Is it just a hailstorm? Whatever. Get Geralt out of there. If he plays Tibur, we're still gonna be ahead in tempo, I imagine. I don't think there's any one card that he could play that would ruin our lives right now. Yeah, it was just a hailstorm, so that's fine. That bothers me not. So we'll just pass. We don't need to do the dishonor of playing our last card when we do not need to. Some find it a little rude. I don't disagree, but it's all good. Alright, slowly climbing the ladder. Back on up. We got time for a couple more games, probably. 2 more games? I think that's good. We're probably, almost definitely not gonna hit 4250 in the stream. But that's okay. That's okay. Hopefully you can't hear my computer in the background. It's doing some like Steam updates or something. It's chugging along a little bit. The CPU usage and everything is fine. It's just loud.
To get you to a tight spot.
All right, we're against Aegon, so we want our weather clears. That's good. We'll get rid of that mercenary. 3 marksmen. What do I owe the honor? Rid of him, and you know what? Let's get rid of Barclay too. I was really hoping for another brigade, but that's fine. That's fine. I would like to go first, but we're not going to get the honor of going first, I'm afraid. Hawker Smuggler is definitely the best play here because he's going to play a Ran, and that'll spawn a Harpy, so it'll go up to 8. Well, sorry for the stuttering there, if you can see that. I don't know why it's doing that. Hey Dean, how you doing? Yeah, maybe it's time to clean the fan out again. Alright. Do we want to art here? I don't think so. I think we will grab the agitator. Get the merc and just move him out of the way. Yeah. No more eggs for you, sir. Alright, Woodland Spirit is no problem. Alright, we will grab our Vryhead Brigade, clear that weather, and we'll kill an egg too. Ruin the carryover for him as much as we possibly can. Tie it up. He's gonna pass on the tie. Are we fine with that? Yeah, okay. We're fine with that, I think. I would really like to draw a golden weather. That would definitely make the difference in a long tied round. So we're gonna get rid of the Merc. We'll definitely keep the clear weather for Dagon. But yeah, we'll say goodbye to the Dwarven Mercenary. The Dwarven Agitator's okay. We can potentially Yaven out a Drought or a Ragnarok, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, you sniveling sacket! So that's how it's gonna be, eh?
Oh yeah, new taunts with the new Audron avatar. Right. Alright, so Dagon right out the gate is honestly ideal. So we can clear that, get that Foglet out of here, move Dagon, get some free damage. How do you like that? I like it. Just fine. Ah, Renew. Obviously. He's got Renew. Alright, that changes things a little bit. Alright, so we will chuck down the Marksman. And then we'll start moving our own folks out of there. Caretaker, what are you gonna steal? A smuggler. It's not gonna do you much good. But you can have him. So let us yeah, move you to the front row. Get that 4 damage on you. Lock you. Then we'll play our Agitator, move the Marksman out of that. The Vran is fantastic. Just a great Hailstorm target. Agitator, Merc, +3 to that. Free damage over there. Just 1 on the Wolf, but that's fine. Premium Wolves are pretty nice, actually. Frightener bothers me not. Bothers me not.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you into a tight spot.
Makes me wonder though, should I play Yaven? Let's play Yaven.
I fail men herrieth den verde.
Yeah, absolutely. Ragnarok is the correct choice, and the computer has quieted down. I'm happy. Summoning Circle. Alright. A big card advantage coming out from him. Let's just chuck Ragnarok out there. Roach will pop out with the gold card. I doubt he's got Clear Skies, but he does. At least that's not hitting us with Arrakis Venom. Definitely the preferred thing still. Alright, so Ard would just obliterate these guys. It'd be overkill. We don't necessarily want overkill.
Always well and power.
So we'll move the Marksman. We'll move the Warrior. And I think we'll also move... We'll move the Brigade out of there. Just in case he's got a Hailstorm. We don't want to stack too much on one row. We'll stack a little bit, but not too much. Okay, Necker is fine. A little annoying, but fine. So it's not ideal, but I think we do Ard.
Not your lucky day.
Just kind of like this. We'll kill all those, get some damage on the Vran, and we'll have a good hailstorm set up. Not a great hailstorm, but a good hailstorm. Katakon doesn't bother me too much. He just gives me a better hailstorm, right? Yeah. So I'll be losing 4 more, because he got 2 more cards. He's going to lose 10 here. Or more. Yeah, so 75 to 25. There's no good reason why he should be able to catch up here. The Akimara eating the Necker is annoying. It'll give him 8 more power than he would otherwise have, but he's still got to overcome 32 strength. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. It nearly happened, but it didn't.
I'm gonna kick your ass so hard!
Alright, he's topping us, but he has lost, so how about that? Saying good game. Where are we now? We're back to 4,200. So close. I can taste it. 1 more game, win or lose, then I gotta go. Who will it be? Will it be Radovid? Will it be... Hopefully not Skellige. Skellige seems scary these days. Anything but Frost Iridan I think would be nice. A little sick of that deck, I think.
It is how I punish those.
It's Radovid in true classic fate. Alright, what do we got here? We don't want Roach. Scorch is not bad. I don't know if it's what we want, but it's not bad. We'll chuck away Barclay. We got our marksman. Let's get rid of the brigade. He could be running at Daps. Let's get rid of 1 smuggler. Zoltan is good. Zoltan is good.
Troops, here now!
Redanian Elite. So he's just running a regular weather deck, perhaps? Fine with that, I think.
Special prize, just for you.
So chuck down the smuggler, unless he wants a particularly short round. So we got that heavy cav as per usual. And you know what? A 22 value Scorch right out the gate. I don't see why not. Maybe that's enough to make him pass and give us a crazy big advantage. I would be delighted. Yeah, there you go. I'm delighted. It was a bit of a ballsy maneuver. Typically you want to save Scorch until pretty much the end of the game. Get what value you can, but 22 points right out the gate. Winning the round with no card disadvantage. That's huge. That is huge. Alright, so in this case, I think we get rid of the brigade. We get a mercenary. We dry pass, so that we'll go into the last round with 11 cards. He'll go into it with 10.
Elves must die!
And he'll have to go first. So we're in a fantastic spot. We'll mulligan away that mercenary. Hopefully maybe draw Ard. Ard would be a good card. Oh, you know what? We're gonna be in a tight spot then. So we mulligan away Roach. And we get a mercenary. These guys are useless. I'm gonna do it. We did not get burned. That was a do as I do, not as I say. Or do as I say, not as I do kind of moment, I think. I was ballsier than it needed to be. But that's okay.
You're dead already.
It's only stupid if it doesn't work. Words to live by. Alright, so he's got lots of units out. I think now Drought would be fine and dandy to play. It'll get Roach out just in case he's got an Avalok or something. I doubt it. He can clear those guys, but I don't care that much. That way he's not using Alzur's Thunder on our lovely little marksman. He does, of course, have Radovid's ability, which will be very strong against our deck. But I think that's okay. I don't want to kill Deathmold because I don't want him to potentially revive him. Philippa. I hate Philippa.
We must stick together.
Alright. So we'll play the mercenary, heal up the marksman. He can still kill her in a few different ways, I'm sure, but most of his killing tools have been removed. If he locks just the lone marksman, we do have Sierra to unlock her ourselves.
Peace is priceless.
Stennis is par for the course here. So it goes. Alright. So, let us play the marksman, which he will almost certainly lock. But it is fine. I want to kill that guy just to give him a worse Commander's Horn target. So here comes Radovid. Lock. It sucks, but it's exactly what we anticipated. So in response, we'll just unlock her and move her. Keep the damage potential. And he's got another lock. Alright, well, I guess I'll just go put a finger up my own butt. That is no good at all. We're still in a great spot, but it's less good than it could have been. So what row do we want to build up? Probably want to bring folk down to the melee row, huh?
They used to tire my tongue about that.
But I think first we'll give points to our own peep.
See me smiling. I'm dead.
Alright, Dijkstra still way too damn strong. Just got a slap on the wrist when he got nerfed. Alright, Thunderbolt. Where is it going? It's going up there. And then what? Wait, is making a choice? Oh, it played reinforcements. I get you. That makes sense.
Thanks, my friend.
Thanks, my friend. You know what? No cheeky retorts in my court, sir. I've got a hailstorm with your name on it, whether you like it or not.
I'm itching for that battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you too, buddy. I'm gonna move you too.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
There you go. You're nice and set up.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I'm
Shani does not have a great revive target. Another heavy cav, sure. Bothers me not, to be honest. Okay. Now, Brewer's gonna be weird.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
So we could play Barclay for the guaranteed movement, making Hailstorm better, or we could play Yavin and hope to get. Well, what do we want? Drought wouldn't do that much. Ard would be good. Yavin's effectively 6. It's effectively a -2 play. Let's go ahead and do it.
Not the ones to start this war.
We got Ragnarok. How many times will Ragnarok hit? Not that many times. Let's actually grab the Ryehead Brigade. Yeah. So it's entirely gonna come down to this Hailstorm, and if we can make it do enough damage. Does he have Hailstorm right now, and is he gonna hit one of our rows? Perhaps. Yep. Alright, I don't think we have the raw strength to deal with this, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. I still think NR armor is the deck to beat, bar none here. It's just so strong. Alright. Alright, let's do this. This is a 105 point row.
Action. Got no idea the mess you just made
So
of yourself.
this Hailstorm is gonna not still win it for us.
Thanks, my friend.
Because Northern Realms armor decks are actually still way too strong. But we came close. We'll still send him a GG even though he was taunting and being a bit of an ass. That's okay. That is gonna do it for this stream. I'll probably be back later. I had a great time playing through the Mahakam Alefest. It was a lot of fun. We are as close as we've ever been to ranking up to rank 20. Well, that's not true. Right now we're not as close, but we hit as close as we ever got. I'll come back. I will grab that throne, the rank 20 throne, top 2K players. It will be mine. Anyway, This has been a particularly long episode of Morning Gwent. I hope your coffee stayed warm, and I hope your day goes well. I'll see you next time.